A growing body of research has already shown that ultra-processed foods contribute to metabolic disorders and weight gain over time. But new findings reveal that their effects on the brain may be far more immediate and lasting than previously thought. A study conducted at the Institute for Diabetes Research and Metabolic Diseases of the Helmholtz Center Munich, in collaboration with the German Center for Diabetes Research, has demonstrated that just 5 days of consuming excess calories from ultra-processed snacks can alter brain insulin function, increase liver fat, and disrupt reward learning processes. These findings underscore the vulnerability of brain metabolism to short-term dietary changes, raising serious concerns about how modern eating habits may be shaping long-term health risks in ways that go beyond simple weight gain. Brain insulin resistance is strongly linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive dysfunction, making it a crucial factor in metabolic health. Insulin plays a key role in regulating appetite and energy balance through brain signaling. But when the brain becomes resistant to insulin, these processes can be disrupted, leading to increased hunger, reduced satiety, and a preference for high-calorie foods. While previous research has associated brain insulin resistance with long-term unhealthy eating, this study reveals that even a brief period of overconsumption can initiate these harmful changes before any visible weight gain occurs. The study focused on 29 healthy young men who were randomly assigned to either a high-caloric diet, HCD, group or a control group. The HCD group consumed an additional 1,200 to 1,500 kilocalories per day from ultra-processed snacks for 5 days, while the control group maintained their regular diet. Physical activity was restricted to less than 4,000 steps per day to ensure that any observed effects were primarily due to diet. Remarkably, despite the short duration, the HCD group exhibited significant metabolic changes, including increased liver fat and disruptions in insulin signaling in key brain regions involved in appetite control and reward processing. Functional MRI scans revealed that brain insulin responsiveness increased in certain areas immediately after the intervention, but then dropped significantly in cognitive regions, such as the hippocampus and fusiform gyrus 1 week after returning to a normal diet. These reductions in insulin activity correlated with liver fat accumulation, suggesting a direct link between dietary fat intake and insulin signaling in the brain. Additionally, changes in white matter integrity were detected, indicating potential alterations in brain structure that could have longer-term consequences if unhealthy eating patterns persist. One of the most concerning findings was the impact of the ultra-processed diet on reward learning, a cognitive function that influences motivation and decision-making related to food. Participants who consumed the high-caloric diet showed decreased sensitivity to rewards and heightened sensitivity to punishments, meaning they found positive outcomes less motivating while reacting more strongly to negative stimuli. This pattern is commonly observed in individuals with obesity and suggests that even short-term exposure to highly processed foods could alter brain mechanisms in a way that reinforces unhealthy eating habits. Although some effects began to trend back toward baseline after resuming a regular diet, they did not fully reverse within the study's time frame. This suggests that repeated short-term episodes of overeating ultra-processed foods could cumulatively contribute to long-term metabolic and cognitive changes, potentially increasing the risk of obesity and metabolic diseases over time. The study highlights the importance of maintaining a balanced diet not just for weight control, but for preserving brain function and metabolic health. The findings provide a clear warning about the underestimated risks of ultra-processed foods, which make up a significant portion of modern diets. While public health messages often focus on long-term consequences such as obesity and diabetes, this study suggests that even brief dietary indulgences can have measurable effects on brain function. Given that many people experience periods of overeating due to stress, convenience, or social habits, these results emphasize the importance of dietary consistency and awareness. At the same time, the study opens the door for more targeted dietary interventions aimed at protecting brain health. If brain insulin resistance can develop so quickly in response to poor dietary choices, it raises the possibility that specific nutritional strategies could help counteract or even prevent these changes. Future research should explore whether diets rich in anti-inflammatory foods, fiber, and healthy fats could mitigate the impact of ultra-processed foods on brain metabolism. These insights reinforce the need for more immediate action in public health policies regarding ultra-processed foods. Rather than focusing solely on calorie counts, dietary guidelines should consider the neurological and metabolic effects of food choices. Nutritional education should emphasize not just the risks of prolonged unhealthy eating, but also the rapid impact of even short-term dietary changes. This study serves as a critical reminder that the effects of diet extend far beyond weight gain, and that the brain's response to food is immediate and profound. While occasional indulgence is not inherently harmful, the increasing prevalence of ultra-processed foods in daily diets could be subtly reshaping brain function in ways that encourage long-term unhealthy eating behaviors. By recognizing the full scope of how food influences metabolism and cognition, individuals can make more informed dietary choices, and policymakers can push for stronger nutritional guidance to protect public health.